Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Tabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment. And we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a hell of a show in store for you guys. It's going to cause a lot of fireworks. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. Also, we have a survey we'd love you guys to fill out. Only take you 2 to 4 minutes, and you can have an opportunity to win some Amazon gift cards. We appreciate it if you guys helped us out with that. Anyway, let me get into this topic right now. So, as you guys are aware, the Boston Celtics just won their 18th NBA championship. And by winning their 18th NBA championship, they have gone ahead of the Lakers by 1 championship, right? So yesterday on ESPN First Take, they asked the following question, which was this: which is the better franchise, the Celtics or the Lakers? Now, let's fast forward, rewind, fast forward, rewind. Today, they had Chris Mad Dog Russo on the show. And I clicked on the video, the ESPN clip. And in the beginning of the clip, they started to play a flashback to what Stephen A. Smith said yesterday, which is what we're covering today. And as I was watching the clip and I was listening to his rationale, I'm listening to him for his reasons for why he's saying that he has the Lakers ahead of the Boston Celtics. And then it occurred to me, I'm like, wait a minute. So with this rationale, then, if you apply it to Jordan and Kobe, LeBron, Stephen A. Smith, by his rationale here, is inadvertently saying that LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. Now, some of you are like, what is the argument that he put forward? What is this ridiculous argument that he put forward? Well, that's what we're going to play for you right now. But before we even get into what Stephen A. Smith had to say, today's video is brought to you by sponsor PrizePicks, which is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. PrizePicks is really simple. Instead of just selecting a team, you just select 2 or more players, pick more or less their projected stats, and then you place your entry. For example, this week, I'm selecting 2 entries. Stephen Curry for more than 25 points, and then I got Anthony Davis for more than 2 blocks, and Damian Lillard for more than 4 3-pointers made. PrizePicks is also the only daily sports platform with an injury insurance policy. So for example, if you have a player who gets injured in the first half and doesn't return to the second half, that player gets automatically rebooted. What I also love about PrizePicks is that it offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesdays. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value. So go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit matchup up to $100. That's go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. What we want to do now is want to play exactly what Stephen A. Smith had to say about why he believes the Lakers should be ahead of the Celtics, and then want to come back and really get into the meat and potatoes of this show. Take a listen to that there.
Essay, is Boston now the best NBA franchise?
Not so fast. Magic Johnson, never fear. Your boy Stephen A. is here. I understand that they have 18 championships to the Lakers' 17 championships. I get that. But I also know that this is feeding off a 16-year drought. Yeah. Okay. And I would remind everybody out there that the Boston Celtics, even with the great Bill Russell, with the great, I wish Doggy was here, the great Bob Cousy, John Havlicek, and all of these guys, Sam Jones, the list goes on and on. I will remind you, Eminem, Wendy, that the Boston Celtics have 23 NBA Finals appearances. The Los Angeles Lakers have 32. So yes, you do have 1 more ring. That is fair. But the Los Angeles Lakers have 9 more Finals appearances, which means that although they have 1 less title, their time spent in relevancy is significantly more than yours. That would make you the better overall franchise. Yeah, you could have, like, for example, Michael, obviously this is not a comparison, but third on the list would be the Michael Jordan Bulls. They've got 6 NBA titles, all 6 when he was there. Damn it, they ain't been back since he's been gone. okay? And we paid no attention to number 4. He arrived, okay? So you got that going on. Golden State Warriors. I'm sorry, San Antonio Spurs. 5 championships. Actually, the Warriors are third on the list. They've got 7 titles, 12 trips. Then the Bulls at number 4, 6 appearances, 6 championships. Spurs have 5 championships and 6 appearances. We get that.
So you heard what Stephen A. Smith had to say there. Stephen A. Smith is essentially ranking the Lakers ahead of the Celtics because they have more finals appearances, although the Celtics have won more championships in less attempts. With that logic, you could very well say that you have LeBron ranked ahead of Michael Jordan because LeBron has been to the finals more, and therefore he's more relevant. But that's an ass backwards way of making an argument. But that's what he's doing. That's what he tried to do for the Celtics. Listen, what we value in sports is winning, not the volume of attempts. What we value is winning. Here's what gets me. Some LeBron fans may watch what Stephen A. Smith just said and said, you know what, he makes a fantastic point. He makes an excellent point. LeBron has been there more, and therefore he's been more relevant. So therefore he should be ranked ahead of Jordan, even though Jordan has more championships. But then I can also ask a LeBron fan, but you guys hold efficiency against Kobe. You said, well, Kobe only shot 44, 45% for his career, so he's not very efficient. But then neither's your finals record. Well, when you put it like that, doesn't work. It's a ridiculous argument. The amount of times the Lakers have been to the finals versus the Celtics is irrelevant. And oh, by the way, I think the Celtics, I couldn't find the exact record, but the Celtics are more what is it? The Celtics have beaten the Lakers more during their head-to-head matchups. They've actually dominated them in their head-to-head matchups. The Boston Celtics have 166 wins to the Lakers 134 wins. 166 wins. In the playoffs, they've beat them 43 times to the Lakers 31. So, to me, if we're just going off of winning, then it's the Celtics. Because both organizations have Pantheon greats. Celtics have Bob Cousy, Robert Parrish, Larry Bird. You have Paul Pierce. Bill Russell. So many great players, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Top 75 guys. Then, of course, the Lakers, you have the Shaqs, the Wilts, the Kareems, the Kobes. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So both of these franchises have had big names play for them. But in terms of winning, it's been the Celtics. Now, is it by a wide margin? No, it's only one championship. As a matter of fact, in the last 20 years, the Lakers have 6 championships to the Celtics 2. But as things are trending now, the Celtics are actually trending in the better direction. So, to me, I think that's a ridiculous argument. And by saying that, you've essentially said that LeBron should be ranked ahead of Jordan. And by the way, today he was talking about it. He was like, "Well, if you look at what the Celtics face in the competition that Bill Russell and them face, we got to take that into account." So, what about the competition LeBron was facing in the East? We're gonna take that into account too. The cakewalk East, the butter soft East. Now LeBron is in the West, and he's finding out the West ain't no joke. The West ain't just no joke. LeBron has been to the finals 1 time since he's been in the Western Conference. 1 time. That 5, 6, 7, 8, that ain't happening no more. Because the West, over the last 20 years, not even 20 years, over the last 24 years, has been by far the more dominant conference. By far the more dominant conference. And it's not even close. You could just go by the championships. If you count from the year 2000 to now, Kobe and Shaq, Lakers, and Powell, they have 5. Then the Golden State Warriors have 4. You're already at 9. Right? Then who else do you have? You have, who else won championships? You have, no. And then the Lakers have 6, so they already have half. Then you have the Spurs, who I think have the Spurs got to have at least, what, 4 in there as well? Teams in the East that have won were the Boston Celtics in 2008. You had, and then the Nuggets recently just won. You had the Boston Celtics in 2008. You had the Toronto Raptors in 2019. You had the Milwaukee Bucks in 2021, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think 2021. Then you have the Miami Heat, who have 2. That's 5. Then who else won a championship? You have Boston that just won just now. I think that's it. I think it's 6. Yeah, and then I think the Spurs have 4. So is anybody else that I'm missing? I think I got it right. So the majority of the championships have come out of the Western Conference. But we're not going to bring that up.